Hello guys, Chris back here again with another episode of MTG Brawl Historic Edition. Today we're actually going to be playing a deck that I have not playtested, have no idea if it'll work, but it was kind of cool, and I'm pretty sure it can go infinite. So that's Teferi, our new Teferi who sets sun. Teferi who slows the sunset. That's his name. So Teferi, who sets the sunset, has an untap ability that if you have the right combination of pieces, is infinite. Now, speaking generally, in blue and white, it's really hard to have the right pieces because you kind of need green to get an untap of that will get you extra mana. Because the combo involves Lithoform Engine, which is an artifact that taps to copy a triggered ability. So your artifact slot is kind of taken up. So you either need a land that taps for 3 or more, or a creature that taps for 3 or more. Now, the way we get around this is by things like that. Not things like that. There are several creatures in this deck that turn an artifact into a creature. So our main plan is either turn a powerful artifact into a creature so we can untap with Teferi, or turn Lithoform Engine into a creature so that we can untap with Teferi. That takes a little more work than it would seem, at least as far as I'm aware. We're up against elves, which means we don't really have a lot of time to sort out what our deck's trying to do. We have Oswald Fiddlefinger, so that if we get him, okay, so Teferi's gonna die here. That's unfortunate. Actually, we can save Teferi with our Catbird. Which is the weirdest thing I ever thought of, but... So they're Kethis? Alright, Sheltering Light being used to save a Skin Farm Elder. Not the worst thing in the world. So we're gonna play Puppet. We're gonna untap. Submit 0. Cancel. Actually, we'll do this after our combat. So that way we have a creature to untap. Working with Teferi is a little harder than it looks. So I also have some untap shenanigans. Mainly for Oswald Fiddlebender, so that way we can chain up our chain up our artifact searches. If we ever find an artifact, we may not. Select one artifact, none. And we'll drop the island to be sneaky. Tap, yeah. So you can tap or untap with that. That's kind of nice. I don't really want that, to be honest. You know what? We'll let him have it. Because I kind of just need to draw. I need to draw a way to start comboing. The plan of this deck is combo. We gotta do it. Yeah, I'll pay 2 because I don't know what I'm gonna Teferi for. Nyx Lotus. Nyx Lotus. So like a Crater Hoof or something could come down, and it would hurt us bad. It would hurt us real bad. We're incidentally a token deck. Decline. Okay. So we got our Fiddlebender. We're gonna go with blue. Z actually. So we'll attack, attack, attack. They have Sneaky Reach. Sneaky Reach. No! Opponent, you should have blocked our Mana Sink. Cancel. Blue. Alright. Time Warp. Blue. Overwhelming Splendor. Because why not? Do I have it? Okay. That, I guess. In turn. Decline. Alright. Let's draw 5. I think 5 is the max we can do. Okay. So we're gonna attack with that, with that. With that, with that, with that. This deck I've never piloted before. I don't know how we're supposed to win. One of the very few things I do know is that I have like 10 mana to play with. So I need at least 2 white mana, so I have to tap that. So we'll sacrifice the Folio. We'll get Midnight Clock. We'll play Corridor Monitor. We'll tap that. Corridor Monitor will untap Fiddlebender. Fiddlebender will cancel, tap that for mana. We'll sacrifice that to get Lithoform Engine. We will Skilled Animator. Targeting our Nyxbloom Ancient. Our Nyxbloom Lotus. So our opponent scooped there, but our plan was to get an extra turn there, and then we're all set to combo off next turn. So that happened according to plan. It was just the first time I saw the plan, so I wasn't sure where we were going. It's weird, because once you get Fiddlebender out and you get a couple of untaps with him, you can kind of just chain yourself into the combo, which I like, because it makes it feel less janky than it is. But at the same time, it's pretty janky. So our plan there was to use infinite mana to create infinite tokens with our cat bird, which is one of the ways you can win. I added a few different ways. They're mainly pay X, make token, that kind of thing. So this is a little slow. We're up against the first sliver, which might mean we're dead by turn 5. If that's the case, not really anything we can do about it. So Treasure Vault is in the deck to have us a 0 play. So that's a combo piece, so we're going to save that. Icon of Ancestry, good. I need you to be dirtily, because this is a slow start to a deck that has proven its worth last game. But so far I have a bit of shaky confidence in. So we have Skilled Animator, so we don't need Black Staff. Leyline's okay, but we don't really need it either. I was really hoping to find a good mana rock there. Chromatic Orrery is a backup Nyxbloom Lotus when we need it. It's not as good. I mean, it kind of is as good. But alright, so they kill Teferi. Take action. He'll go back to the command zone. So I can just play the... No, we're saving it, aren't we? Okay. So we're going to take 2. I was thinking about cracking the Clin and playing the Skilled Animator, but because we got rid of the Black Staff, we kind of need it now. Because even though we have more than the 2 effects in our deck, it's not going to be easy to... Do they have a counterspell? That was weird. Yeah, I think Daring Archaeologist we don't have a use for at the moment, and that we don't have a use for at the moment. It's better off as a memory in the graveyard. Alright, so they're being a little dirtly too. I like that. So we are almost set to combo. I think next turn I'm going to have to try it at least. Alright, so the first step to comboing will be to change our Chromatic Orrery into a creature. How much mana do I have left? I have 7 mana left. You may tap. Alright, you get tapped. Alright, so we're attacking for 6. End turn. So we're gonna play Teferi. And then we're gonna play Teferi. And then we're gonna cast I don't really know what I need off of that. That's the problem. What's our alternate cost? Oh, okay. We can flashback it. Yeah, that's what we want. We want the memory side of things. Because we kind of need to draw into a way to get... Okay, well that wasn't great for us. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da da da. And I think that's all we have. So our hope's kind of just to survive one more turn, which is looking iffy, to be honest. There was probably a better way to play that turn that would have won us the game, but I was not smart enough to figure it out. Despite building the deck, it's pretty complicated, and I don't always understand what it wants from me. Okay, so So if we block there, we block there, we block there. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we know we're just dead. This deck is really fun. I do like this deck. It's a little hard to get off the ground. We have some artifact tutors like World of Invention and Inventors Fair, and Oswald, obviously. A lot of card draw to help us get there. But it doesn't always work out, and that's okay. That's okay. Well, I'd like to thank you all so much for watching. Remember, if you liked the video, to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment below. I will see you in the next episode. Bye for now.